Fraser River is a complex system with numerous spawning salmon populations. Understanding how many fish will come back is a complicated science. DFO uses hatchery-raised Chinook and coho as indicator stocks for their age and run timing groupings. Since the 1960s, hatchery Chinook and coho from California to Alaska have been marked with coated wire tags, or CWTs, as a way to evaluate the survival of hatchery-raised salmon. The tiny wires, which are only about 1 millimeter long and have unique codes to identify where the fish was released and when, are injected into the snout of the juvenile fish. Because the coated wire tag is hard to find, the adipose fin is removed in order to signal to monitors that the fish is of hatchery origin and may have a tag, therefore saving the monitors from having to analyze each and every head. Each year, approximately 40 million coated wire tags are put into Pacific salmon.
Coated wire tags are implanted in hatchery fish, and it gives us an idea of where they're being caught and what kind of impact we're having on the fishery, the wire fishery.
The coated wire tags are injected into the juvenile fish, and these fish grow up with them in their snouts. They undergo many physiological changes, such as changes in their body size and shape, while they migrate from the rivers to saltwater, up to the Alaskan waters, then back to their rivers of origin. If they are captured at any point along the migration, for instance in commercial fisheries in the ocean or by recreational fishers in the Strait of Georgia, the heads may be turned in to designated monitors or at drop-off sites, after which they'll be sent to a lab for analysis. If you're a fisher, you may have been approached by a fisheries monitor asking you if your Chinook or coho are missing their adipose fin. If so, the monitors may have asked for the head of the fish.
Some folks use the heads for soup, and some just split them open and barbecue them as well. But when they cut part of the face off for the coated wire tag, most of the head is gone. But the other reason that some folks might hesitate is they're concerned that if they seem to be having too big of an impact on the fishery, that they might get cut back on the fishery.
The coated wire tag recovery program is important because it can help managers better understand survival and run timings of populations, stream origin and age of returning fish, and the overall health of salmon stocks. But it is voluntary. If you notice a clipped fish but want to keep the head, please still tell the monitor that the fish is clipped, but explain that you want to keep the head. Knowing that the fish is of hatchery origin is also very important. Coated wire tags are located in the snout of the fish, a part that is seldom eaten. However, even if they do fall out, for instance when the heads are boiled to make soup, because of their small size, they are not expected to snag in a human's digestive tract. Furthermore, they are made of a type of stainless steel commonly used for surgical implants and thus are deemed to be safe. A well-respected study done in the late 1990s showed that coated wire tagging of juvenile Chinook salmon was no more stressful than other common hatchery practices. Overall, coated wire tags are considered a safe, inexpensive marking system, especially when compared to other tagging systems such as external tags. Studies show that coated wire tags injected into juvenile salmon have very minimal impact on the fish's survival, growth, and behavior. The tags are injected into the snout because studies have shown that this is a safe area, away from organs, and a place protected enough that the fish will not shed the tags.
The important thing is to do it continuously, not just from time to time. It needs to be done all the time. And there's a lot of fishery that go on where there's nobody there monitoring, and there's nobody collecting heads. The other thing that folks need to be doing too, we need to be collecting DNA samples and scale samples so that we have a better idea of what kind of impact we're having on the fishery and what is being caught in our fishery. Because sometimes we catch a lot of coho here, and but we don't know where they're going. We don't know if they're Harrison or if they're Shuswap or where they're going. But it's important that we know, because folks in the interior think that we might be catching too many coho, but they might be our own coho.
2 females.